Everybody, Ralph Havens here, and I wanted to do this short matrix energetic session for you this morning. It just showed up in my awareness this morning, and it's going to be really cool. So, you know how, or I'll just tell you a little story. When I was working in San Diego and had a lot of therapists working for me and doing lots of good work, I worked very hard, and a lot of times on the weekend I would actually go in and work for a few hours on a Saturday and Sunday to get things in order, the business side of things, so that on Monday morning I was relaxed and everything had been taken care of. But then I'd be at work all week long, and then the next weekend a lot of times I would go into work for a few hours on a Saturday or Sunday and work so that I would be more relaxed and have everything in order for the next week. So lots of work even on the weekend and missing lots of really cool stuff. So something that showed up today that I want to use for everybody, and it's something from Matrix Energetics called copies, multiple copies, and then something that showed up from another one of my teachers called Leapfrogging. And so I'll explain a little bit of it, and you can see how it works for you. So with copies, what would it be like if there was multiple copies of you? You know, a copy of you to go to the beach, a copy of you to go to the mountains, a copy of you to run or hike, a copy of you to sit at a cafe, a copy of you to learn a new skill, a copy of you to do business, a copy of you to work with your clients, a copy of you to get more clients, a copy of you to meditate, all these different copies of you. And they were all working, doing your work, so that by the time you showed up, it was already done. And then what would it be like if there was another copy of you that was, and hang with me for a little bit, you know, it's not just wishful thinking, another copy of you that was the overseer that then would keep track of everybody that's out there working for you and report back to you. So we're going to use that principle right now. So what you might do is kind of think, okay, if I really had copies of me, some copies to go have fun, some copies to go do business, some copies to learn new skills, some copies to meditate, a copy to sleep, a copy to be with your family or friends. Think of all the copies of you that you would have. So I'm going to notice all those right now using Matrix Energetics, all your copies, and let's get them ready to release out into the world to do your work for you. Now when you notice something being done for you, seemingly before you get there, you know, like, wow, that already happened. You might want to go, my copies are working for me. Just kind of acknowledge them. Okay, and we're going to bring in the overseer copy of you to report back to you, and let's get them all ready. Now, there's another phenomenon called leapfrogging. So leapfrogging is where you're working hard, but then say you meet just the perfect person that then does a lot of extra work for you. You know, somebody of influence or somebody that has access to a TV station or a book club or, you know, Oprah, you know, that kind of thing. Somebody that leapfrogs you and tells everybody about you or does a lot of work for you and just says, oh, wow, this is the guy or the girl, the woman. So let's bring in some leapfroggers so that you can leapfrog with your copies. And so from every copy, we'll have a leapfrogging umbrella there. And now we're going to go ahead and activate this whole thing for you right now. Right into your, I noticed it go into your thyroid. And the thyroid is in the throat chakra. It's expression. It's about, it has to do with your immune system. It has to do with your hormonal system. It has to do with your relationships with yourself and with the world. So let's activate all that and activate. So what you might notice this morning, this Friday, is what's different for you and how today goes and what's different about today and what's different about the weekend. And after you spend your weekend hopefully having fun, how your next week's work week goes, and let's see what your copies do for you. So report back in, scroll down below, and let me know what's different even after watching this short video. How are you walking? How are you feeling? How are you moving? How does the world look? How is your outlook? What's different for you? And then over the weekend and over next week, notice what's different and come on back and message below and leave a comment of what's been different, or email me. Yeah, and let me know what's different. And then from time to time, if you want to reactivate your copies, set up more copies, you can come back to this video and do this exercise again and activate the session by simply watching the video. All right, so go ahead and what I'd like you to do now is go ahead and go below and click like. Everybody likes likes. I like likes. Let's share this on Facebook. Get this out to people that could use some help, some copies, doing their work for them. Share it with your friends, your family. Let's tell everybody about it. And this is an actual session that was done for you right now. So let me know what you notice and go ahead and share it with your friends and family. And let's get out there and live. Let's really live. All right, everybody, have a great Friday and a great weekend. Ralph Havens signing off.